welcome back to the show, everyone. And once again, it's a early morning recording session for me, which means you get golden voice Pyro, for better or for worse. And I've done a few things a little bit more efficiently off camera. I played a little bit on a new side file of mine and tested one of those 2 discs that I've been all excited about. So I know one of those discs absolutely works. The other one will either make me incredibly happy or incredibly disappointed, depending on whether my intelligence for it was correct. The other thing I'm doing here, as I've brought up Zion stats, is I'm going after I'm going off of level numbers now rather than hard numbers, because on the training screen it doesn't show you the hard number when your monster finishes his training. It only shows the level. So it saves me a step and saves having to open this very occupied screen here to figure out what everybody's numbers are. So looking over the ages, everyone except Lubu cannot work on machines due to my... I don't even know if it's an actual need to make that rule, but basically, once they become elder, I don't like them working on machines because it tires them out too fast. So it's likely... Sorry, I haven't even set up any buttons, anything. Anyway, it's likely that they get extremely tired, and I'm trying to avoid that. It may not be necessary, to be honest. They might be fine doing the machines anyway. They would just die a little faster indirectly, and I'm trying not to have to go that route. Anyway, even though Lubu's the only one who can be on machines, his current goal is to work on his defense, which means he won't be on machines, because I don't have a defense machine. But that's quite alright. So the machines are just kind of sitting empty. Okay. Let's see. Scold, Zion, Praise, New Jack. But I'm excited. It's been obviously quite a while since I've played it. You can see on the title cards, because I've been doing a lot of City Skyline the last week. Of course, if you're marathoning this playlist in the future, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you're watching this semi-live, then you know that I'm alternating Monster Rancher 4 and City Skyline for the channel, and I have missed this game. I was really into it the last time. Heck, I wound up recording 16 episodes worth. Just only got 8. Darn it. Still a little upset about that, but whatever. Time to move on. And now I have assurances in place that shit's not gonna happen again. Alright, you get to rest, and you get to rest. You're fine. You get to rest. And you're fine. Alright. So we're just doing a lot of training here, but we're pretty much killing time until someone starts dying off, which sounds terrible. I was actually thinking about it, not to bring down the broadcast too much, but I was thinking about it today, as I woke up, because, you know, when you first wake up in the morning, you can never control your thoughts, and my thought turned to my kitty, my cat that I named Tiger. Had him for 20 years, and he passed away a few years ago, and it devastated me, because I'm only 32, so and I had him since he was like 2 months old. So, you know, I'd known him pretty much his entire life, and I'd had him for over 2/3 of my life, and it really hurt losing him. And for whatever reason, when I woke up, I remembered that, you know, today was going to be my recording session for Monster Rancher, and that Zion and Shade were probably going to start passing away soon, and it got me thinking about Tiger and how he passed away in reality, and it just hurts, you know? Like, I mean, it's not like it sent me into some sort of crippling shock, but, you know, that sucks, and at least for me, I don't handle loss well, and for the most part, like, I keep it all in context, because, you know, with this game, it's still just data. Like, you get attached to your monsters, and especially if you're younger, I mean, it really hurts when a monster dies, because you know when you're really young, you have trouble contextualizing that kind of thing. But so as an adult, as a 32-year-old supposed man, although I always hate calling myself that, but anyway, I can contextualize it and say, this is just data. It doesn't actually mean anything in my life when they start dying off or whatever, but it still kind of hurts a little bit. Especially when the monsters have been with you, But I think it's less the fact that it's the monster and more the fact that, like, any sort of death when it comes to pets makes my mind immediately jump toward Tiger and how much he meant to me, and because I'm not a guy who has a lot of friends, and I know I'm all outgoing and talkative here on the show, but this is trained. Like, anyone who I don't doubt that there are people who can who are born with the ability to talk and the ability to make friends for whatever reason. I'm not one of those people, and I had to train to be this way, and to know how to fill silences, especially for broadcasts. So, like, there were many times when my cat was my sole friend, my sole source of, anything, any sort of social interaction and comfort. Because animals don't need bullshit, They don't need, they don't care what you look like. They don't need, money or any other sort of, shallow thing to be loyal, They just are, for better or worse. And, I don't know. There's just something about it. And I actually don't even have any pets anymore, because, like, after he died, I'm like, what's the point? And to be honest, like, it's not like I have a whole lot of money, and my cat was really expensive, and I don't want to put a price tag on life, but at the same time, I have to be pragmatic, and it's like, I miss him, but I don't miss his mess, and I don't miss his expense. Plus, my cat, toward the end, was diabetic, so I had to keep buying him insulin, which got kind of a little pricey. But, it is what it is. And, I miss him enough that, like, this might sound creepy, but I don't give a shit. I actually had my cat cremated, and his urn sits, on, what used to be my old TV stand in the middle of my living room. So, I don't know. Don't know if that's a real comfort, if it's a comfort in my head or whatever it is, but it is what it is, and it is a comfort to me. I'm not a lunatic who thinks his soul keeps floating around me and constantly guides me or watches over me even now. I don't know. But having him nearby does kind of help sometimes, I guess. I don't know. Although the Akamura is much more useful. Plus, she can hold a conversation. Tiger's entire conversation boiled down to feed me or pet me, or leave me alone, I'm trying to sleep. Either way. But, of course, the way this game works, because you don't have to clean up after your monsters since nobody poops, it's great. And the fact that, even if a monster passes away, you're pretty much guaranteed to get something 1,000 times cooler once you pop in a disc and try to find something. And again, if my intelligence is correct on my on that one disc I haven't tried yet, then whew, I'm gonna be real happy once it pops up. Alright, so that's New Jack and Zion winning a tag tournament rather handily. I didn't think they'd be that good on the A class, but especially Zion handled himself better than expected. I thought Zion would go down in a hurry. Pouring all those points into intelligence has really helped. Right now I've got Zion working on his life since that's his weak point, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so New Jack has his 3rd star. We can put Zion in this one. We'll have New Jack try the official tournament. I mean, shoot. And then Dio-chan here, and then she can do the official tournament here if she wins it. Kind of tiring doing 2 back-to-back, but it is what it is. The other nice thing about having all my monsters that high in class is I don't have to look through the calendar very hard. I'm just looking at the top 3 rows, and really I'm looking at the top. I'm looking at the A and the B because I don't think Shade can handle himself on the S class yet. That S class is no joke. All right, so you keep working on your life. So I want Zion's life to be level 15. And I'll adjust the numbers if I think it's not high enough, but basically I'm just adding 5 levels to what they currently have. Shade, I want speed 20. Dio-chan, I want power 31. Why is Shade so unfocused? I'm going to rest him this week. Because even though he's not tired and not hungry, he's very unfocused and he's going to have, like, garbage performance. I'm going to just rest him. We'll see if I can get something out of him, or maybe I can give him a present or something. And then New Jack is working on his speed. Needs to be a speed 25. Lubu needs to be defense 15, and he's doing fine. Alright. Good job, Zion. Alright, you're not washed up yet. You guys are doing actually pretty damn well, all things considered. Maybe it's just going to be a good gaming session for me, assuming these videos actually work. Of course, if you're hearing my voice, then obviously the video did work. But after I record it, I'm going to have to run a test and make sure... Oh, hey, Shade's focus is all the way up now. Okay. Just a little sleepy. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they lose focus very easily when they're older, which, I don't know, simulates... a shattered mind? I don't know. Here, Dio-chan, have a... Wow. I don't recall ever seeing that item in my life. That's something. Have a squid. I don't know, man. I've seen that kind of, like... I'm sure you've seen the pig on a platter with an apple in its mouth. If I walked in and saw that, I would probably become a vegetarian immediately. Like, that's just not appetizing. I sort of never want to eat food that has a face. And yes, I know that, like, pretty much all my food, all my meats, had a face at one point. That doesn't mean I need to be confronted with that face when I sit down and try to enjoy my dinner. Okay, Lubu has become an elder. Done. Alright. So, everybody is old now. Sad face. We are going to have a lot of monsters dying off very quickly. Your focus dropped again. Why is your focus dropping? It was at 5 at the end of the week. I don't get it. You know what? I don't care. Keep working on your speed. I need it at level 20. Alright, Dio-chan's fine. New Jack's fine. He's fine. He's not going to be fine for long, but he's fine for now. Okay, New Jack and Zion need to be yelled at. Oh my gosh. My work is never done. I'm also sitting very uncomfortably right now, and I'm going to have to change that between episodes too, because otherwise I'm going to destroy my back. Who else was I going to yell at? Shade, I think? I hope I needed to yell at you, because otherwise you're going to be kind of pissed off at me. Alright, here, have a food. Yeah. It's going to be one of those chill Let's Plays, though, because other than that long spiel, I really don't have much to say right now. Which is fine, I suppose. Told you guys a long time ago that this one was going to be a chill Let's Play, once we started the post-game, which has now, officially, gone on longer than the actual game. Because it took me 23 episodes to get through the story, and now we're on episode 47, I think? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Zion cannot control its body anymore. Okay, Zion, well, you had a good run. And I appreciate it. I appreciate your service. But since we are at about 15 minutes into the episode, I'm going to be kind of mean to you guys. And I'm not going to burn that, or I'm not going to lift that one disc until tomorrow's episode. Say it keeps you watching and keeps you guessing. But I also just want to, because like if I try to do the disc now, then by the time I get it done, it's going to be like about 18 minutes in. So we'll just stick with 4 monsters for the moment. It is sad. Zion gave us one last good battle, and then he had to pass away. It is very sad. Alright, I want Shade Speed up to 20. He's getting there. I don't think he's gonna make it much more than that, but... Alright. Praise. Oh, all you old people need so much rest. So yeah, after, whoa, sorry about the camera there. After this group starts passing away and we start pulling monsters off discs, that'll probably be about as much as I'm ever going to pull off discs, because if you know, we could pull monsters off discs all freaking day and never get anything accomplished in this game, since everything will be a baby monster, so, and an E class. So after we pull, whoa, nicely done, Shade and New Jack. After we pull monsters from the 2 special discs, I will probably not pull monsters from discs and just start the whole breeding process. Because otherwise, like I said, we're just going to have an army of E-class monsters and never get above like the C or B or even A class. So I want to finish this, and some of you in the comments have been awesome. Who have told me that there is probably a post-game. One of the games, I think it was Monster Rancher 2, like, even once you get through the official S class, there's even more tournaments, which is ridiculous, and there is a lot to do in this game, and I'm excited, so, yeah. I've also been playing the hell out of Dragon Age, which I know is like, has nothing to do with anything, but it's part of the reason why I didn't get any recording done yesterday, because as I'm recording this, the day I'm recording this is June 11th, and the last episode of City Skyline, that's episode 32, in the queue, is going to go up, and oh boy, whew, it's going to go up, which means, Jesus, Diao-chan, which means, like, I have to record this episode, and edit it, and process it, and get it uploaded all in one day, or else you guys are not going to see this when I want you to see this. Which, I mean, it's kind of weird, and kind of time compressed, and I wanted to record yesterday so I didn't have to do that so fast, but I had stomach issues yesterday. I was a little sick anyway, but then Dragon Age called and was like, play me, and I'm like, okay. I cannot resist the call of Dragon Age right now. For those of you who may know, I wrote the official IGN Entertainment Strategy Guide wiki, at least the walkthrough part of it, for Dragon Age 3. And when you write strategy guides, or at least for me, it sours me from the game. And from talking to my bosses at IGN, I'm not the only one who has that issue. A lot of people, a lot of editors get out of editorial pretty fast because it sours your experience of the game. Because you're, especially guide writing for me, I'm the type of gamer who likes to take their time with games and, you know, play every little bit and explore. And RPGs especially are designed for you to do that, to, you know, walk around and explore and find all the little secrets and all the little caves and all the little dungeons. Get as much loot as you can. But when you're writing a guide, you don't have time for that. You have to figure out how to beat the game as fast as humanly possible while bullshitting statements about how the battle would be easier if you had more shit, which, you know, everybody knows, but you still have to write it. So I've been looking forward to playing Dragon Age again, and I've never played Dragon Age 2 because I've heard it's terrible, but so I started over with Dragon Age 1, bought Dragon Age 2, and I'm gonna go through all of Dragon Age 1 and all of Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age 1, Dragon Age 1 Awakening, the expansion pack, and then Dragon Age 2, its expansion packs, if it had any. I actually don't know anything about Dragon Age 2. And then start up Dragon Age 3 and its expansion pack, which just came out, a month or two ago, which I have not played yet. So basically I'm creating this world of my own I'm creating my own walkthrough of it, and not my own walkthrough, my own universe, I guess you would call it. So yeah, I've been super addicted to Dragon Age. It's actually partly the Akamura's fault, because she wanted to try it, having never played it before, and she played like the first hour, and I watched her, and I'm like, okay, I need to play again too. Because usually you can get me interested in almost any game by playing it in front of me. I'm basically the precise audience for Let's Players. Because I'll watch a Let's Player play a game, and I'll be like, yeah, I need to buy that. There have been a lot of games that the Game Grumps have played, especially, that made me want to go out and buy them. I still want to buy Punch-Out after watching Egoraptor and Danny play the new Punch-Out. I really kind of want it. Anyway, we are over 20 minutes, and Diao-chan has done a great job with her tournament, so in the next episode, Diao-chan's going to go for the A class, and more importantly than that, we will be activating our monster from the disc that may or may not be freaking amazing. So look forward to that. We'll be getting that monster first thing in tomorrow's episode, so there will be no teasing beyond this. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.